I got nut second nut. Oh, Victor, get in there. I need those chips. I'm in trouble. I need some help. Help me, poker Jesus. Nines, fours full. You got fives full. I came in second. What do you got on the other board? I got ace jack.
Jack is good.
Yes. Yes, emergency pair.
Greg Raymer is in seat 9. We got some familiar faces.
We're in trouble. We're up against Poker Face. I heard you're an up-and-comer. I want to put you on my channel, give you some exposure.
She shows it!
You're mayhem here at the lodge. There's Wayne from Doctor's Poker. Say hi to the blog, Wayne. Okay. I had only seen pictures of the Big Line San Antonio. This was my first time visiting it in person. As soon as I walked in, I immediately thought,
Ooh, this is nice! Girl! This audience is you right here? Okay. They don't smell like roaches in here or nothing. This is so nice. And look at this. Girl, how you get sparkles in the back of an animal? What is this, a Care Bear?
you can tell there was a huge amount of passion that went into the design of this room. And if you're in the San Antonio area, I highly recommend seeing it in person yourself. I went pretty deep in this 5-card double board bomb pot tournament, and I have a lot of hands to cover. I'm going to include graphics and street-by-street play on more interesting hands while giving a summary for some others. In this hand, I make a flush on one board, 2 pair on another, and I wound up chopping with a player who made a set on the board I had 2 pair. With a 500 chip ante, I'm in the hijack holding deuce 4, 5, 6, 7 suited and diamonds and spades. If this was deuce to 7 lowball, I'd be pretty happy, even with the worst possible 7. We've gone 6-handed to 2 boards, which are 8-6-4 rainbow and ace-10-4 with 2 diamonds. Player named Victor has blind bet 2,000 before the flops, and there are 2 callers. I flop the nut straight up top, and down below I have a gut shot to the wheel and a bad diamond draw. Given I have potential on both boards, but I'm also vulnerable if I let multiple players continue, I decide to pot it, hoping to either take it down now or at least significantly reduce the field size. I raise to 13,000.
What's happening here?
Oh, misclick. Sorry, guys. Can I take that back? Don't do it, Victor. Think about your family. Victor winds up folding, but unfortunately the 2 players in between both call. The turns are the 3 of spades and the 3 of diamonds. Now the player on my right bets the full pot of 44,000. I really wish the 3s had been reversed. Up top, the nuts haven't changed, and I've picked up a bad spade draw in case my hand is tied with one of my opponents. Down below, I hit my gut shot wheel draw and a bad flush. And since my opponent is now betting, it's extremely likely he's made a better flush, and I'm playing for just half the pot now. Given the size of the pot, I really don't want to let the 3rd player in to outdraw me on the top board, so I pot to 176,000 to try and isolate. Fortunately, the 3rd player folds, and we go to the rivers, which are the Queen of Hearts and the Jack of Clubs. I've got the nuts straight.
Not diamond.
And you have nut diamonds. Okay, I had diamonds too, but... All right, I got the nuts straight. Yeah, take them back. We're all winners here.
Well, not all.
It's still early. You still have chips. You haven't lost yet. With a 500 ante, we are 8-handed, and in the big blind, I've been dealt ace, queen, jack 9, 6 with 4 hearts. The flops come down jack 8, 5 with 2 diamonds, and ace 4, 3 rainbow. The turns are the 10 of hearts and the 3 of diamonds. There's a bet of 4,000 and 1 caller. I make the call as well. There's 2 more callers taking us 5 ways to the river. The rivers are the Jack of Clubs and the 8 of Spades. There's a bet of 20,000 and 1 caller. The button is deep in the tank and makes the call. All right. Bad call, good result. Shows 3s full. Oh, he's got 5s full too. Damn it! Look, I gotta spread the love early, you know. We're 6-handed with a 1,000 ante, and in the cutoff, I'm playing ace, queen, 8, deuce, deuce with nut diamonds and queen high hearts. The flops are 8-6-4 rainbow and 7-3 deuce rainbow. I'm not strong on the top board where I just have top pair and a straight as possible. And on the bottom, I only have bottom set, and straight draws are a potential concern as well. It's checked around with the turns following the ace and king of spades. There's a bet of 2,000 and 2 callers. I've turned top 2 pair up top and decide in later position I can try and see a river for cheap. And, there's some solid implied odds if I can fill up.
Thinking of some cards.
The rivers are the ace of hearts and the jack of spades. Now there is a pot size bet of 14,000. It folds to me, and with the nut full house up top and a set down below, I repot to 56,000.
I got aces full of 8s and 3 deuces.
Same on the aces.
So we're going to quarter him. Thank you, sir.
KFG Poker Club, with massive bad beat payouts. Poker tournaments with 4, 5, and 6-figure guarantees. And tons of cash games, from micro stakes all the way up to 10-20. Everything from Hold'em to Omaha, 4, 5, and 6 card, high and high-low. Follow the instructions on screen to join today. In this hand, I managed to make 8s full of kings, and I chop a 3-way pot. In this hand, I lay down top set when I'm facing significant action, and I'm only strong on one board. And it's a good thing I did, because one player had a boat up top and a straight on the bottom board. With a 1,500 chip ante, I'm in the small blind with a nice single-suited rundown of 10-9, 8-7-6. The flops are 7-4-4 rainbow and 8-6-3 rainbow. It's checked around with the turns following the jack and 10 of spades. Now an opponent leads out for the pot of 10,500. There's one call, and I've turned the nut straight down below and top 2 pair up top, but I could be behind someone who has a 4 in their hand on the top board, and down below I'm vulnerable to being outdrawn by flushes, higher straights, board pairs, or running into a spot where myself and another player share the same straight and we're getting quartered. Somehow 2 players behind make the call as well, taking us 5 ways to the river. Is that Matt Affleck from his bust-out hand in the 2010 World Series of Poker main event? The rivers are the 3 of diamonds and the 8 of spades. I check, and there's an all-in for 27,000. There's a call, and I just call, hoping someone behind comes along as well for the half of the pot. I expect to win with my rivered boat. I call.
No, what? What are you doing? It's 22, isn't it? Oh, is it 27? Oh, sorry. I almost got away with it. I'm half Jewish. I got 8s full of 10s.
I got 10 full of 8s.
Ooh, that's a problem. She had 10s full of 8s. That's why I didn't raise. Second nightitis. And the other guy has Jack 4 for the full house. Hi-ya! What a terrible river. I had the nuts on the turn.
The 1,500 ante is up, and we are 7-handed. In the cutoff, I've been dealt the mediocre King-Jack 9-6-5 with 3 clubs to my 9. The flops are King-King-5 with 2 hearts, and Jack-9-7 with 2 diamonds. When it checks to me, I flop the nut full house up top and top 2 pair down below. I bet the pot of 10,500, and the small blind and Pedro both call. Is that Mike Matusow on a scooter?
One time, let me get lucky. Let me hold up the best hand one time.
The turns are the 3 of clubs and the jack of diamonds, giving me the top full house on each board. Great spot to be in. When it checks to me, at least one of my opponents is likely to have the last king in the deck and be chasing to try to make a higher boat than me. A scooped pot is always better than half a pot, so if he wants to get there, he's going to pay to do it. I bet the pot of 42,000. The small blind is all in for his last 14,000. Now Pedro goes into the tank, but eventually makes the call, music to my ears. The rivers are the 4 of diamonds and the 9 of spades, ensuring I still have the nuts. I pot all in, covering Pedro. He has around 20,000 left.
Me and Anthony?
I'm already all in.
Good playing with you guys. Good playing with you guys.
I got nut second nut. Kings full of 5s and jacks full of 9s. We're good. and nut flush, aces, ace flush. So we scoop.
In this hand, I'm only strong on one board as I have the nut flush up top, but when the river pairs the board I have the nuts on, I have to let it go facing significant action. Antes have increased to 2,000 now, and we've lost 2 players, but one of them has rebought, keeping us 5-handed at my table. In the small blind, I've been dealt King, Queen, Jack, 8-4. The flops are 9-6-3 with 2 diamonds and Ace, Jack, 10 rainbow. I flopped the nut straight on the bottom board, but it can only get worse from there. I can easily share the nuts with another player, and it's going to be extremely difficult to improve my hand from this point onward. It's checked around with the turns coming the 7 of diamonds and the 4 of spades. I opt to bet now for 10,000. I get 3 callers. The rivers are the 3 of clubs and the 8 of spades. I bet 15, and another player shoves for 38,000. Now my buddy Victor announces pot raising to 181,000. This is an absolutely gross spot. We both have a lot of chips in front of us, but I'm in a spot where all I can get is half the pot. If Victor has the same straight as me down below, then I have to be very worried about him on the top board. If he has any pair in his hand on that board, then he's going to win 75% of the pot against me. I've only put in 15,000. I really don't want to put in 181,000 and only get a quarter of it back, so I opt to fold.
Let's see.
King, queen.
He's got the king queen.
Straight flush.
He's got a straight flush. Okay. All right, well,
Take your money back.
I wasn't getting quartered, but it was a possibility.
In this hand, I flop top set on the top board and a gut shot on the bottom. I make it to the river when straights materialize for both, and facing significant action, I make a good laydown.
Ay-ya. I hate the rivers. Can't we end these hands on the turn?
Set.
Straight and straight.
Good laydown me.
8-handed, I'm on the button, and the ante is 2,500 now. I've been dealt Ace, Jack, 10-6-5 double suited in spades and hearts. The flops come 9-8-5 with 2 spades, and 7-4-4 with 2 clubs. It's checked around with the turns falling the 3 of spades and the deuce of clubs. There's a bet of 20,000 and 2 calls, with just the nuts on one board and my penchant for always getting fucked up on the river. I just call. We go 4 ways to the river, which falls the 10 of hearts and the 5 of diamonds. Once again, there's a bet of 20,000 and a caller. There's an all-in for 24,500, and here with the lock on one board, I'm not sure if I should be just trying to keep everyone in for some extra value, or if I should be swinging for the fences and trying to get the max. I'm worried if I go too big, I can scare off hands that might call otherwise, given 2 players have already put in 20,000, and the pot is just so huge. So I just raised to 50,000. The original better and caller in between calls, taking us 4 ways to a showdown, and bloating this pot to over 274,000.
I got the nut flush up top. So 2 players has 7-4, so we're going to get half of the pot.
Remember, those chips come with interest.
Nothing sweeter than Victor chips. The night is still young, sir.
I'll add you to my rail at the final table.
I still have 30 minutes to rebuy.
And then I should have looked back because I thought I had the ace of clubs. I thought I had the ace of spades, and then I tabled it. I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. That's not good. And then 7-4.
Thank you, sir. I don't care what these guys say about you, you're all right.
I don't care either.
I managed to scoop a pot with a flop bet after I flopped 2 pair on both boards. In this hand, both flops contain an ace and queen, and with king, jack, 10 in my hand, I have a Broadway draw on both. I make it to the river, but I'm unable to make my straights, and I see a massive cooler as one player has the last 2 aces in the deck, and the other has the last 2 queens, so each of them flop sets on both boards.
She's got aces full of 7s and 3 aces. Wow. I had the 7. Good thing I laid it down.
That's what I say. So you got the set.
Oh, yeah, the set of queens. All right, good lay down me.
We're 8-handed with a 5,000 chip ante, and I'm under the gun with ace 8, 6-5-5, double suited in hearts and clubs. The flops come 8-7-4 rainbow and queen 9-5 with 2 spades. There's a bet of 6,000 and 1 call behind. With action on me, I have the nuts up top and bottom set down below. However, both boards present significant potential for my hand to be outdrawn. Since we all have 5 cards, it's very easy for someone to have a higher straight draw on both boards. While I could raise in the spot since I'm strong on both boards, I'm concerned about my vulnerability to bad cards on later streets. I decide to just call and reevaluate on the turn. The turns are the 7 of spades and the 10 of hearts. It's checked around with the river falling the deuce of hearts and the 3 of clubs. There's a small bet of 12,000.
I feel like I'm being milked. Are you a farmer?
How'd you know?
I go straight to the 8 up top and 3 5s down below. She's got the king jack up there.
Too sad.
All right.
I just said
I have a straight 5 6.
10s and 7s.
Thought I was getting slow rolled.
Oh, yeah.
5 6, yeah.
Pulled out the ace.
I flopped it.
8, I'm like, what? Ace 8 ain't nothing.
Ace 8. The nuts.
I grab another cup.
I managed to flop top set and an open-ended straight draw on each board and take it down on the flop.
Go, Victor, get in there. I need those chips. I'll show you guys because I like you. I flopped top set in the open-ended straight draw. It's pretty good, right? Pretty good. Next time I'm going to bluff, though. Just so you guys know, though, I never bluff. I always have it.
On the turn, I managed to make the nut straight up top, and a flush draw materializes on the bottom, so I bet the pot. Only to get 3 callers. When I whiff my flush on bottom and the board pairs up top, I have to fold facing an all-in bet.
Well, that worked. We're getting the second caller. All right, we got some folds. And the button calls as well. I'm in trouble. I need some help. Help me, Poker Jesus. They know not what they do. Oh, awful rivers.
With antes having doubled from 5,000 to 10,000, and my stack continually bleeding over multiple levels, I decide to call an all-in for most of my own stack when I flop 3 of a kind on one board and top pair plus a weak flush draw on the other.
That's like all my chips. Ah, wow. I can't keep bleeding. I gotta make a stand at some point, right? All right. I'll try to get at least half. I got a spade draw, an ace, and a 3.
I need a 10
Oh,
on the
I'm
top.
in trouble. I need an ace on the other one.
No, 10.
6. Aces and 6 is good for half?
Yep.
All right. Pleasure doing business with you.
I flop 3 queens up top and top 2 pair aces and queens on the bottom, and I'm able to scoop a 70,000 chip pot on the flop.
Oh, we won. Hallelujah.
Once again, I hit flops where I'm the only one with the key card, the last 10 in the deck, as the first flop has 2 of them, and the second has the third. I take it down again on the flop without resistance. The 10s are good to me again as I flop 3 of them on one board, and the last 10 on the other board again, taking down another pot on the flop. The antes are now up to 15,000, and we check to the river where I call a small bet.
Alright guys, I understand.
9's, 4's full. You got 5's full. Damn.
5's full. And
It's got 5's full. Got 4 deuce.
Yeah,
I came in second. What do you got on the other board? I got ace jack.
Jack is good.
Yes. Yes. Emergency pair. Woohoo. Just like I planned. I was like, what are the...
We're 8-handed again. That's because we were down to the final 2 tables, but we're not going to reach the money until that final table. Antes are now up to a whopping 20,000 each, putting a pot of 160,000 out right away. In the cutoff, I've been dealt King Jack, Jack 8-6 double suited in hearts and spades. The flops fall 9-6-5 rainbow and 8-8-7 with 2 diamonds. Checks to me, and this is my biggest fuck up of the tournament. I have 125,000 remaining in my stack, and the pot has 160,000. I'm going to bleed 20,000 chips every hand, which gives me around 6 hands remaining before I'm anteed to death. Everyone checks to me. I'm in the cutoff. There's only 1-8 remaining in the deck. In addition, I have a gut shot straight draw up top, an overpair, and 2 backdoor flushes. I have less than a pot size bet behind. I absolutely should be ripping my stack in here, but for some reason I don't. It's checked around with the turns falling the deuce of hearts and the ace of spades. Once again, I'm handed an opportunity to take this friggin' pot when everyone checks to me. And once again, I absolutely muck it up and I don't shove. I honestly don't deserve to win this tournament. This is just inexcusable. The rivers are the 5 and 9 of diamonds. This completes straights and flushes on both boards, and I don't fill up. There's a bet of 45,000 and 3 callers, and I have to fold.
King high flush on the bottom. 8 full of 9. Okay.
8's full of 9, so we would have lost that.
5 deuce, 5 deuce.
5 deuce.
2 guys with 5 deuce. 5's full of deuces.
5 deuce, 5 deuce.
Antes are still 20,000, and I'm in the small blind 8-handed holding the pretty junky Jack-6 5-3 deuce with 3 diamonds. After posting my 20,000 ante, I only have 5,000 behind. The flops come King Jack 8 with 2 diamonds and Ace 4-3 with 2 clubs. When it checks to me, I have middle pair and a flush draw up top, and down below 2 pair plus a straight draw. I announce pot, putting my last 5,000 in. I get 5 callers.
Pot.
All in for
All in for
5,000.
Pot! Pot, mofos!
5,000 all in.
It's too much. Get out. All right, I get 1 caller. I'm at risk. I get 2 callers. Don't stack shame me, sir. 4 callers. 5 callers. Oh, man, I'm going to quintillion up.
There you go.
I got you guys right where you want me. Tournament life on the line. We got chips being reached for.
Bet. 65.
Help me, Poker Jesus.
65.
Good luck. We're in.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want at least half, right? I just want to survive.
You can do it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there's another caller. We're still at risk. Don't do it to me. Oh, they're making us sweat it.
Okay.
He bets. Alright, so he wins the side pot. I know I got a straight on the bottom.
6, 7. Not straight.
Oh my god, that's so gross.
6, 7.
And king's full of 6s. I made a flush and I had the straight. He had to hit the last 6 in the deck on that river to bank to screw me.
I had the other king.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be good for the vlog though. That'll make
I
the
needed
vlog.
a club on the
Hey guys, it's Anthony. Thank you for watching. The Big Blind, I've always seen pictures of it. I'd always wanted to check it out. It looked like an amazing spot, and what a room. I mean, I've never seen that much passion put into designing a poker room before. It's amazing. I don't know who thought up the design, man, but that is like top notch, like fantastic. Knocked it out of the park. Really cool looking room. Surprisingly, with a 5 card double board bomb pot tournament, we're 8-handed at every table. And so you've got 40 cards being dealt to the players, then 2 boards, so that's another 10 cards. So that's 50 cards out of the 52 card deck that are being dealt every hand because they're not burning because they wouldn't have enough cards. And so the dealers are essentially dealing the entire deck pretty much every single hand. And you would think that there would be more errors because if they flip up 1 card, they have to start all over. So, kudos to the dealers. I think the entire tournament that I was there, it only happened 1 time where a card flipped up. So dealers did a tremendous job of not mucking that up and keeping the game flowing. I wasn't a fan of the jump from 5,000 for the ante to 10,000. I think that was a little jarring. But overall, it was definitely a fun tournament, a good crowd. I think we had like 4 tables. And, obviously a huge mistake on my part in that one of those later hands where there's like 160,000 in the pot. I've got 120,000 left, and I've got the 3/8, and I've got the straight draw. Just go with it. Like, what are you waiting for, So definitely a missed opportunity there to accumulate some chips and give myself an opportunity. I made a mistake on that last hand, my bust out hand, saying that the guy, hit his miracle sixes on me to outdraw me. He was ahead on the turn. I made the second nut straight. I thought I was good, and he had the nut straight on the board, and then on the other board he had 3 kings, so I needed to hit my diamond, which I did, but it filled him up. So I guess in the heat of the moment, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I made my straight, I hit my flush, like I should get half, and he just happened to have the perfect hand to send me packing. So unfortunate I couldn't cash in that one, but it was fun. It was nice to go deep again. And yeah, man, it was a good time. So if you have played at the big blind, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought, what you play there. If you haven't, give them a check. Check them out. I mean, they're putting a 5,000 guarantee, I think, on the Friday night double board PLO bomb pot, which is fantastic. I think first place was over $2,000, and it's like a $50 buy-in. Obviously, there's add-ons and rebuys and all that because everybody does that here in Texas. But $50 shot at over $2,000, really cool. And yeah, that's it, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you in the next episode.
We getting down with the sound of the old school vibe. Keep it alive.